Howdy, y'all. I'm going to read a free verse poem that I wrote. It's called If I Was a Disney Princess. Here it goes. I know the grammar's wrong. That's kind of the point. Okay, here it goes. If I was a Disney princess. If I was a Disney princess, I would have perfect skin. I wouldn't have to worry about breakouts and cleansers and the medications that will soothe my sins, and never repair the breakage that's led to it. If I was a Disney princess, I would wear a light aqua gown with lace and sillies embedded underneath. I wouldn't even need mesh, for when I tell lies, I seem to bunch up under my skin and release what I call sin. If I was a Disney princess, I'd be the first to say, I don't believe in a God that tells you how to live. I believe in a world that lets you be free, continue your choices, and let up and tears down, and imagining yourself in a world full of light bulbs and Twitters and remembering your roots, and knowing that when I lay upon my lips what seems to be lipstick is really just protection from the sun because I have an oversensitivity to negative emotions that seem to drive me wild inside, and I can't get enough no matter how hard I try. It seems that every day is a new world, and I can't help but think maybe it's not that wonderful. If I was a Disney princess, I would show all the little girls it's okay to be fat. It's okay to have the chocolate cake and refuse sneaking away to the bathroom to get rid of your regrets, staring into the toilet bowl one too many times, and asking yourself why and how did I end up here? I am a Disney princess. If I was a Disney princess, I would show the girls and the boys it's okay to have scars. It's okay to be reminded of where you've been as long as you always come back to the present and remember that the stairways to heaven are disguised as elevators. And it's okay to take the lazy way out once in a while because sometimes people get tired of working and falling and having to get back up again. Sometimes it's easier to be lifted off the ground, to push yourself up with your bloody hands that were nailed upon the cross because we all know we've made sacrifices. If I was a Disney princess, I would love to have long brown hair and big green eyes, and maybe I already possess those attributes, but I wouldn't mind topping it off with a tiara made of all the pressures and tires of the woman before me. And if I was a Disney princess, I would pray every single night that the animated songs of which I sing don't kill my mother, please. Because I seem to have a trend where I break her again and again and again, and it's like I don't stop disappointing, but I can't help not messing up because sabotage is the best way to confront the things you hate most about yourself, even if it's just a pimple or a roll or a rib, because skinny princesses can have problems too. And if I was a Disney princess, my best friend would be a frog, and that's because I don't trust rabbits or mice, because why bother with animals that will run away? At least with a frog, I can kiss the wet skin and hope to God the prince will make everything better. Of course, princes never make anything better, even though in a Disney world, he would make me smile and hold my hand and lead me down an alley, and now he's paying, and I'm left alone at the side of the street yet again, and that's the path I'm headed towards, because Disney princesses don't exist. Running away doesn't solve any problems, but I happen to wear a lot of shoes that I can pounce in because the snow seems to block my path whenever I'm gaining the courage to finally step out of my shell and do the big reveal. If I was a Disney princess, my head wouldn't be filled with blackness, and maybe I wouldn't write poetry, and maybe I would have kept singing. If I was a Disney princess, I'd be the opposite of what I've grown up to be, which is troubled. So, that's my poem.